Hello and welcome to chapters 38 and 39 of my TearRing Saga Champions of Utena low turn count playthrough. We are back with Holmes for chapter 38, and because we brought Kate on this route back at the third reunion, we are going to have to re-recruit her on this map by talking to her with Sasha. The issue is that Kate starts out completely surrounded by enemy Bonewalkers, so we are going to have to pick one of them off. And to do that, we need to call upon the power of the almighty Tom, whose moment of glory has finally arrived, as he is going to need to target one of the Bonewalkers and get a critical hit in order to kill him in one hit. We chose the bottom Bonewalker to target specifically because these Bonewalkers actually have different luck stats, and the one that I chose to target has the lowest luck of them all, at 0, and this maximizes Tom's chances of getting the critical hit that he needs. With that done, we are free to warp Sasha over next to Kate and talk to her shortly, and then we can move on to focusing on the actual main objective of this map, which is for Holmes to arrive at a space 2 tiles to the right of the boss, while also killing the boss. Holmes obviously has 2 range, so we are going to be completing both of those objectives simultaneously. But unfortunately, because we needed to warp Sasha, we have no way of warping someone over to help Holmes out. And that's a problem because I haven't been paying enough attention to his strength, and he is in fact 2 points of strength short on a 1-round KO using the Chukonu here. This is why I was cursing myself for not bringing the Brave Bow on this route, because Holmes is fast enough and has sufficient mastery to use the Brave Bow and quadruple in order to get a clean 1-round KO. But unfortunately, we instead have to rig a low percent critical hit from the Chukonu to get it done. Anyway, no matter how we managed it, that is chapter 38 completed in only a single turn, and we are now moving directly on to chapter 39. This map, by contrast with chapter 38, is so reliable that I'm not even going to bother resetting before playing it, and in fact I very nearly didn't even bother to save before playing it. And the only reason I did end up saving was to prevent the unlikely possibility of having to replay chapter 38. The objective here is merely to kill the boss, and the boss is once again Zeke, but this time he has fixed stats rather than inheriting the stats that he had when he was on our side. And he is also dismounted, so those stats are substantially lower. And that means that Sierra is able to double him with Sylphid as long as she reaches at least 15 speed, which is 2 level ups plus 1 wing potion. Unfortunately, Zeke has Nihil still, so we would not be able to rely on rigging an Adept proc if Sierra was too slow. We'd have to rely on an even lower percent critical than on last map. Fortunately for us, this map does not have an arrive objective, so we don't have to slog Runan over there. And if we had brought Kate on Runan's route at the last reunion, we would have had to re-recruit her on this map instead, and that would also have been a massive slog with Sasha at base level, because we don't have access to warp on Runan's army. Anyway, Zeke is now dead, for good this time, and Sierra actually manages to get a magic proc to cap her magic just in time for the final map, which is really nice. So that is chapter 39, also completed in 1 turn, and that is pretty much all for this video. Next time is the grand finale of the run, so I will see you then.